to the wine festival every year. It's such a fun time of year, and we are going to have a party, a serious party. And a serious party at my house means some seriously big food. So I've got that fantastic ham with the Riesling mustard glaze and the loaded potato bake right beside it. And then the last thing on the buffet table will be my grilled apple and fennel salad. It is a perfect autumn salad. And I'm making a cranberry vinaigrette. And this isn't a thin, pourable cranberry vinaigrette. It's sort of a thick and chunky, sort of cranberry sauce meets vinaigrette. So I'm going to add a cup of cranberries. This calls for 1/3 of a cup of sugar. Cranberries are just too tart. And to keep the vinaigrette a nice consistency, I do have to add some water. 1/2 cup. And I'll bring this up to a simmer. A little bit of rosemary. Just about a teaspoon, and chop that finely. Just a little bit of onion. I'm using about half. That'll take a few minutes. Then what I want to do is let it cool to room temperature before I actually assemble the vinaigrette. Add a little bit of mustard, whisk in a little oil to complete it. So while that's cooking and then cooling, I'll get the vegetables ready for the grill, because this is a grilled apple and fennel salad. Now, to grill fennel, if I were to peel it out and take the core off, I'd end up with a mess of the fennel pieces to grill. So what I'm actually going to do is I'll just trim off the bottom a little bit, but I'm going to keep the core within the fennel for grilling. So this first big piece won't be an issue at all. That will fit on the grill quite nicely. Now I have the core intact, so it's easy to flip and turn on the grill. And you can eat the entire fennel right up to the leaves and stem, but the sweetest part is definitely the bulb. I like to use Cortland apples for salads because they keep their snowy white color when you slice them. Now, to take care of it, I want to grill it with the skin on, but I do want to take the core out. And then I slice the apple into thicker slices so that they are easy to pick up and turn on the grill. But look at that bright white color of the Cortland. And if you put this into a salad, it'll stay this color for hours and hours, where some apples, like a mutsu, actually turns brown quite quickly. What I'll do right now is actually give the vinaigrette time to cool before I actually add the oil and Dijon vinegar. I'll let that cool down a little bit, and I swear the gang should be here any minute, and they better not be too long because they might be vanished. And grilling the fennel and the apples is really easy because it's more about just softening the fruit and imparting a little bit of a smoky taste to the apples and the fennel. It's not like cooking chicken or fish. So a little spray of oil, and then put on the apple slices first. So I'm turning all the apples, just like when you cook a steak. Just like little apple steaks. Turn them 90 degrees so you get some nice grill marks on them. You can feel when you grill the apples that it softens it a little bit, but not too much. Well, it's time to pull off the apples first. They take a little less time than the fennel. Got the nice grill marks on there. This will be tasty with that cranberry vinaigrette, which by the time I get back in the kitchen should have cooled to room temperature. And the fennel has some nice grill marks to it. And I can feel just by pressing with the tongs, there's a little give there, so they've softened up nicely. All right, that takes care of grilling. My next visit outside will be to set up the table and wait for the gang to arrive.